Hello guys, welcome back to another Out of War live stream. Who we got here? Hello Mr. Gamer. I almost called you by your IRL name. Old habits die hard. How you doing, dude? So obviously since the last time I streamed, this is looking quite different. Do you know what? That fools me every time. I thought that a piece got destroyed here of my belt, but it's actually there, that upward one. But it's hidden behind a wall. Oh. So yeah, let me give you a rundown of some changes here. Let me turn off my engine. So obviously the hole's wider. I've got some flooring down to keep a stable, flat surface for the moment. Until we get a bit deeper down, it's the easiest way of doing it. I've got, it's not necessary of course, but I like this wall. This the wood wall I got here kind of looks like it's holding back the dirt. It's quite cool. Got this platform here. If it comes to a point where I can't dump it into the conveyor belt, I can just back a truck up onto here and dump it down that way instead. Now I've torn down practically all of the existing hello Harold, how you doing, dude? Torn down practically all the existing, pre-existing, should I say, wash plant system or sorting system, whatever you want to call it. Because right now, I mean, I don't need any of that. I just need to sell what I'm digging. So I'm in a node. I have found a way to drop down dirt from one conveyor to the next without there needing to be a node. Like it doesn't form a ball of dirt, drop, and then go back into what you're seeing on the conveyor belts here, which seems to save a lot of what's the word? Frames. You know, seems to stop the issue with all of that, at least a little bit longer anyway. As you can see, it's just instantly transferring from one to the next. Seems to be quite a smooth way of doing it. So obviously working quite well, as you can see. Let's run along down here this way. So I've torn all of that up except for these bits. I'm going to keep those in place in case I want to use them. I can adjust from there. Another drop down, another drop down. I have done most of. Oh, I've got done. I have gotten rid of most of my. That is the only point where there's dropping dirt in a ball form in a node, which is quite cool. I have gotten rid of a great deal of my debt from that loan. I got it down to a point where I bought multiple little loans, so that I can just kill them off one by one as we go. And what I got left, let's see, if I did that one right now, then that wouldn't leave me with too much. It only leave me with about 400k. But my original loan was 255,000 a day in outgoings. I'm now down to, what's that, 61,000 something a day. So that's pretty cool. Mr. Gamer, hello. So yeah, it's all very basic. It's all very, you know, just selling stuff like this coal here, except of course it's lithium, platinum, and so on. The plan for now, and if anyone questions the fact, yes, I know you're hearing Gold Rush music. I just like the fact it's a very calming kind of music that you can just play with, you know. So the goal right now, I'm trying to widen this hole a little bit in this direction. I want to level it off to match the wall if I can. It's not going to get as much money, but the idea being I can then get rid of the flooring and drop down a notch. But before I do, I'm going to have the conveyor belts go all the way around. Let's see, how am I going to do this? out here needs to be the final section. So once I got it all leveled off the way I want, these bits of conveyor belt won't be used really. I mean, they will, but they won't. I'll need to have conveyor belts going down here and around the outside edge. Okay, hold on. I'm having to rethink this again as I'm saying this. So what I said to you just now would mean having conveyor belts like that going all the way around. However, no, that could still work actually, yeah. So I'd have like this one going in like that, obviously closer to the wall over here, like that. And then from there, I can dig using my excavator this section, put it straight onto the conveyor belt. Keep going along until that can't be done anymore, and then add in the next section of conveyor belt, move the excavator over, and rinse and repeat as we go round. Once that's all done, and the conveyor belt's, the outside edge is dropped down a notch or two, we can then start digging from the middle and work our way in. Well, from the outside edge still, but working our way in towards the middle. That's the plan. That's how we're going to drop down this ramp here. So this is our in ramp. Then we've got a plateau where we can come into here. And I plan on dropping it down here again. So that's the plan anyway. Grinder, hello dude. It's been a while. How are you doing? I've been alright. You know, same old shit, different day. Parenting, work, gaming. You get the idea. I hope you've been doing good, dude. Oh, don't mind my excavator over there. It's just taking a well-earned rest. To be honest, it's probably in shock. It spent like the better part of a week and a half stuck up in the air up there somewhere. I only recently rescued it. Oh, nice dude, nice. Mr. G, tomorrow I should be ready with at least 2 heists on my end if you're free to join. I'm off tomorrow and I don't have my usual Sunday obligation gaming wise, so I'm going to be spending the day prepping. Yeah, and to you, Grinder, and to you, dude. And I hope you had a good Christmas too. Like I said, this is just pay dirt, and technically speaking, this should be going through a sorter, or a few sorters if you want to make the most of it. But I'm not setting all that up right now. And if I set it up, I'd have to get rid of it again or make a secondary line, simply because it's not that great when it comes to processing natural ore. It takes far too long to process when you're trying to make a lot of changes. And of course, obviously this game gets to a point where it lags quite badly after a while of dumping dirt. So I would then have to wait for everything to finish processing in the sorters, and it just takes a long ass time. Well, like I said, Mr. G, most of tomorrow day side is going to be set to prepping. You tend to obviously disappear once your eyes get tired, so maybe leave it to the evening so you can spend longer doing the actual money making stuff rather than the prep stuff. That way you can get the most out of it, you know. But what do you guys think of my little wooden wall dam here to hold back the dirt? And like I said, I know it's not necessary, but I think it looks quite good. And it gets me so much, right? Right there, it looks like there's a piece missing from my conveyor belts. There it is. Yeah, so chill out during the day, Mr. G, and I'm going to try and remember to do that, by the way, and not do your IRL name. I know I used to quite a lot by accident, and I'm going to try my hardest not to for you. Mr. G is a lot easier to say than Mr. Gamer, so that's probably what I'm going to stick with. Oh, do you know what? I got a steering wheel and pedals delivered from Amazon today. It looks like it's not designed. It works like a controller. It doesn't steer properly though on PC. It's more designed for console. Talk about a bad description. Gonna have to maybe see about sending it back if I can't find the software to get it adapted, which sucks. Don't mind me calling you by your real name when we're not streaming or on stream. I don't mind either way. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm going to stick with Mr. G for the time being. If I slip, I slip, but I'll try my best, alright? So when I was digging the actual ore itself here, I was averaging, this is pretty good, in the time it took for the dirt to, the hell's up with that bucket? The time it took for the dirt to lag out really badly when dumping into the belts and such, I then stopped, let it process, and by the time it kicked back the payment, I was getting like 900,000 to a mil. It's pretty good. I don't know. I downloaded one piece of software already, which has well, the software, I say software, I downloaded drivers, and that got it working as a control pad, but I don't know. I'd have to link you the name and all that, and I'll do that another time, dude. Oh, if I remember, and what I'm going to do at the end of this stream, guys, or towards the end of the stream, I'll turn off the autosave. I'll make a save of the game itself. Maybe take out like a big loan to be able to purchase all the things. But I want to nuke my way down, as far down as I can go. I want to see how deep this map goes. That's absolutely fine, Grinder. It's all good, dude. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I've not seen, either in my own game or in a streamer's or in another YouTuber's game, how deep this goes. I don't know what bedrock looks like in this or anything. So, oh, what bedrock just goes on like forever, never ending. Oh, okay. Well, it will still be nice to see what bedrock looks like. I mean, there'll be a lot of teleporting back and forth, but to set off nukes. But I think we'll do it. I think it'll be alright. That's only a half bucket. What the hell? So I can't even remember what this thing looks like underneath the floorboards here. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. So that's lithium. I want to say that is either platinum or magnetite. I think it's platinum. Magnetite's darker. I think I'm right about that. It's hard to say exactly. Not about getting out my drill. And I don't want to do that because I have to... It sucks. The drill head doesn't stay on the excavator. You have to reattach it each time. Not only do you have to reattach it, but you have to rescue it so it turns back up at the... at home base. It's really, really annoying. Obviously I've got a mission right here to deliver fuel. This is fine, by the way, this amount of lag. This is still manageable, it's still good. I do have a... Do you know what, actually? For the sake of stream, let's change the autosave from 30 minutes down to 15. It will mean more interruptions, but it will also mean that if the game does crash, we're fine. It's not much lost, you know. I mean, if you recall, the last time I streamed, it was every 15-20 minutes I had to stop, let it process, and restart the save, right? Save it, quit out, come back in. So far we've been going 20 minutes and we're still not at that point yet. So that's pretty good. Wait, I haven't had any updates. I've been looking at my downloads every day. Or do you mean planned update? Because I'm on a developer build. So, as soon as he releases something, it should technically be available, right? Or do I need a new code each time? Also, when you say set up camp each time, wherever I want, does that mean like a selling post? I can set up, like, literally, I can just dump a selling post right here and just dump it straight into that. Well, that just negates the necessity of the conveyor belts, doesn't it? That's like people complaining because they have to actually set up a freestanding setup. Which is what everyone's been clamouring for in the first place. You know, ever since Gold Rush, people have been, I want control over my wash plant. I want to put it wherever I want it. Game finally gives you that, and they're like, no, here you go. Look, I don't want that anymore. No, I want to be able to, I don't want to have to spend time setting up my wash plant. I want to just deliver stuff. Make up your mind, people. Why is that not letting me dig into it properly? Do I need to rip it? No, it's too far down. Is it because there's too much dirt on top of it, maybe? Exactly. Setting up everything is part of the fun. I'll tell you what, if that is the case, if it's a fact of a selling point, I'm not going to have one here. I might put it to use, like an unused area over here somewhere, so it's not quite as far. And if I can set up a fuel point manually, like wherever I want, I might have one here or something, you know, just close by, close at hand. I suppose the issue, of course, is the reason why they've probably added it in a little bit, apart from people complaining, is maybe help with the lag, you know. What the hell? So I'm still going to have conveyor belts going, but if it means I can dig longer, then I will bring it closer. There is one, Mr. G. It's not very good, but there is one. Gold Hunter. It looks like, yeah, it looks like you might not be able to dig in a wall that's too high from a certain point. So Harold, has any updates been released then, or do I need a new code, or do you have any idea? I didn't mean to do that bit quite so much. Let me have a quick look. Let's see. Dying Light 2, Landlord Super, Dyson Sphere Program. No, I don't have anything for this game in terms of updates or downloads available. Oh, okay. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let me set up a new scene real quick. For 2023, I will change the frequency of the update from one each week to once a month. This is needed for both the bigger changes and each update gets 4 times more testing time. But I will post each Friday with some news behind the scenes. First update of 2023 I hope is ready for everyone late January, early February. The upcoming update is planned with brand new building system, brand new production system, updates on the inventory system, new toolbar with 1 to 6 hotkeys, vehicle cameras rework, vehicle fixes and misc work, ability to set up camp anywhere on the map, better menu navigation, a lot more that I will announce. Okay, so it's not available yet to download. Oh my god, get in the goddamn thing. Thank you. Right, we're nearing that point now. Obviously I've chucked in a lot of dirt into this thing already. Now this isn't going to be worth much when it finishes clearing. It's just mainly been pay dirt, not much else. That hole you're seeing to the left there, originally I was trying to... What I was trying to do originally was like a conveyor belt system that went along, turned a corner, up, turn a corner, up, turn a corner, and just doing that all the way up until it gets to the output there. This was going to be a hopper, but it didn't really work out as planned. It's not easy digging a precise pit like that. Well, not even that. That was going to be the conveyor belt that goes up. One bit of wall. My bad. Oh, sometimes you can see it with the camera, can't you? Sometimes you can get it going really smooth and just play for ages without it affecting anything. Other times it's just a constant no-no. Oh, autosave. Well, that scared me for a second. I thought it was going to crash. I think we are basically, I'm going to get a couple more scoops if I can, but I do believe we are essentially at the point where we need to let it process, sell itself, whatever, then go to menu and come back. once we've finished doing this corner, I will be removing this flooring. Oh, come on, don't delete that. That's almost at a point where there's money in the dirt again. What I'm going to do whilst it is finishing the process, I'm probably going to deliver some fuel. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to let that do that now. This is the last bucket for the moment. How far do we have to go with the fuel? Oh, it's a trek on this one. I mean, you need to, let me recommend some settings to you there, Mr. G. I know you've got a pretty decent PC, but the game's still in development a lot at the moment, obviously. So, bulk anything, turn on. That means less nodes when you're digging. It's like you see mine. It's a bunch. In fact, let me show you. I'll do one more scoop. I'll turn off the bulk dirt for my loader, and I'll show you what that does. You're gonna need a lot of the time, if you're not using bulk dirt, that symbol is flashing there. I'm activating and deactivating it. That is dirt lock. So instead of it being like a bucket full of dirt, like you saw, it does this. And if you want to, oh my god, that wasn't the best example with the dirt I was digging in, but you can see the issue that's having as a result, right? I'm going to lock that dirt in place. So anything that's not bulk dirt looks like that in the bucket. Right? Now, let me go back into my settings, turn that on. Hopefully, there. So it turns it into bulk. Do you see the difference there? It saves on a lot of frames. Although with bulk dirt on, the dirt lock does not work. What else? I got view distance on ultra, just to keep things loaded in, but the others are on low. The VSync, of course, is on. It's helpful. Auto forwards and reverse you want on. Independent track steering, I've got that off. Basically, if I was in an excavator, independent track steering would be one button moves one track, my left track, whereas the other one moves the right track. So I'd have to hold both down to go forwards, hold one to turn left, hold the other to turn right, kind of thing. Oh, I strongly recommend turn off the weather for you because of your epilepsy, thunderstorms and whatnot, and it's very helpful to have day-night turned off as well. When it comes to controls, there's a lot of changes you'll need to make if you want it like what I've got, which obviously runs quite well. And I won't do that on camera right now, but at some point, dude, we'll jump on a call and I'll show you. Okay. It took me a while, I will admit, it took me quite a while to get my controls to what they are as usable. Right, let's fuel up. Oh, my fuel tanker is fueled. Cool. Right, so I have quite the distance I need to drive right now. Oh, I tried doing a time lapse as well of some of the work I've done off camera. Turns out the time lapses, the in-game version of it anyway, it doesn't record it as a video that sped up video, or it doesn't record it as a video and then speeds it up. It records it as images. Each frame is a PNG. Well, that's a nice chunk of ore right there. Look at that. See, there's that hole in the mountain. I accidentally forgot about the autosave when I was testing stuff out. Come on. There we go. And one thing I do wish they would add, if you like this truck right here shouldn't be able to knock down trees or delete stones. That's obviously the work of a dozer. So maybe adjust the vehicles. I suppose the excavator can do some of it as well, but adjust the vehicles so that only specific vehicles can remove the trees and the rocks and such. But once those items are gone, they stay gone, because you can just wear down the path that way. You know, it's just annoying having them. Oh crap! Am I going to have to go all the way over there? Fear I may. It just makes more. It's just easier to have like a constant path that you can take that you've done without having to actually dig it up. You know, tear it down, turn it into a road. Just like a temporary back and forth all the time. You know. And a fuel tank that is as back heavy as this thing should not climb a mountain like this. I mean, let's face it. And whilst I like this feature that I'm using right now, I rather like the potential concept of having to rescue your vehicles, like hook them up and tow them out. You know, all that ore only got, all that dirt, that pay dirt, without it being sorted or anything, only got me 14k. Oh. But this is housework, really. It's not what we're getting, or not what we're using to get paid. It's just getting us to the point where we can start sending the paid material through again. I wonder how far out the map actually goes. Like, is there an edge to the map? And if not, I wonder how much of the map someone's dug out down to bedrock. Like what the best has been so far. God, just think of the hours. Use this opportunity to roll myself a cig. So it's not going to take too long to do the mission here. Normally quite a little chunk of change for doing a fuel delivery. 100 grand or so. I think the best I've seen is 250k. So 466 went up to 15, so 466. So yeah, it's over, just over 100k. Right, let's take a look. Uh, 112k. See, the delivered material is normally quite bad in terms of how much money you get from it. Whereas deliver fuel was a great deal better. Oh well, live and learn. See, some of these messages here, one of them I really agree with. You know, it's grease some nipples. But drinking the last of the coffee, I ain't going to work without coffee. You brew a fresh cup before you go to work. You don't, look, drinking the last of it. Screw that. Hello. Thank you. That was really weird. But we can now once again pour rather smoothly. So it's some kind of build-up in the coding. It's like each scoop does something to the RAM, well not your RAM, but uses more RAM or feels like it does. There. Sorry, that was my fault. This one's actually got some money in it. I mean, if I was to sit here and let that process before putting anything else into it, that would probably be a good chunk of the overall amount that we got from all that other pay dirt. It's hardly worth throwing in at all. Come on. So I really hate doing this, guys. I hate asking for stuff like this, but if you haven't done already, whether you're watching this live or after the fact, it would really help me out a great deal if you could just like drop a like, or if you're watching this after the fact, just drop a comment. You know, say, I know, I was here, good vid, whatever. You know, just a comment. It helps. It helps to adjust the YouTube algorithm to let more people find my channel, and I like the interaction side of things. So, you know, the more people at the stream, the more fun it is for me. I still enjoy playing the game, but as I said that, 2 other people have hit the like button. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you, Mr. G. I knew you had already. I know what you're like. In fact, I think you did it before the stream even started, didn't you? And thank you to anyone and everyone watching this live, after the fact, whatever. Thank you for your support. It does mean a lot. I enjoy doing this. I don't make any money out of it. It's a nice way for me to chill out, you know. Hello, Spy. How you doing, dude? I was here. You did, Jess. She's one of my managers at work. I'll have to let her know. I'm not sure she's aware. I'm not sure if it's a good combo though. A Welshman and a Northern Irish. I hate when it does that. Spy, just to confirm, we're not on for tomorrow, are we? Whilst I got you here. Okay, cool. Can't remember if I told you though, I did log on just briefly on, I think it was actually Christmas Day itself, and I got everything else from the advent calendar. We didn't get anything great. So what do you think of my little bridging the gap here, Spy? The Gold Rush music with the out of war game. There was another benefit, I suppose, to having the flooring down on down on here like this. You can actively see the progress that I'm making. Like, you can see how far I've pushed back that wall. Well, I like the Gold Rush. Well, I mean, I took out the. I don't include the nighttime music because that's just boring as hell. But the dayside time musics, you know, it's a nice chill soundtrack, so I don't mind using it. And it's not like it's copywritten, so. I mean, if I do get any notifications about copyright issues because I'm using it in a different game, then yeah, I'll stop. But until then, I mean, if I'd been the owners of Gold Rush and someone was using this music like I am now, I'd be, honestly, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, as long as you credit it, because it's still technically advertising it, isn't it? It's still advertising Gold Rush in a game similar to Gold Rush. So I wish they'd changed that deliver material count. It won't register anything until it gets to a point where it gives you the money. Like, it won't give you money until there's a significant gap in input. If I was to chuck through a few scoops of only dirt, like not pay dirt, just normal dirt with nothing in it, you know, and then go back to sending normal material, the money making material, it will give me, when it hits the dirt portion, because the dirt isn't making any money, it will actually give me like the money I've sent through, and then a number for the materials sent. But I'd like to see the deliver material updated with each node. That would be cool. I mean, I don't mind waiting for the cache. The constant noise would be annoying, you know. Oh yeah, what do you think of my colour scheme, by the way? Like the green on yellow. If you can see with my excavator over there, I've done it over there as well. Let's have a look. Once the leg stops. Let's try and rescue this thing. Wait, where's the green gone? I should have had green in it. Also, that trackpad's changed. Oh, not the trackpad, the tracks have changed. I had like a green and yellow scheme going on all my vehicles for a moment, for a little bit. Yeah, this one's got it. Oh, I wonder if it means because I had to rescue the excavator at one point because it was up in the air. I wonder if you rescue it, it changes it all back. That doesn't make buying any kind of upgrades like that worth it then, really, does it? Well, in fact, hold on, let's run this for a test then, because I'm curious now. Oh, to anyone who isn't aware, don't save the game when you're like this. Because when you come back in, you might find out you're missing a conveyor belt. It's like it destroys it or something. Right, so they're all broken. I've just not been bothering with them. It's not making too much difference, to be honest. And I've got the paint scheme, right? Well, let's do this properly. Let's turn off the engine. Rescue. So that sends it back to there. I think that cost me money. No, no it didn't. Well, there's the colour scheme changed. Tyres are no longer what they were, and everything's fixed. Well, there's a bug for you. What about the fuel? Fuel still didn't get filled up. So I must do that whilst we're here. Done. Auto save. Whoa, power skid. And that still hasn't finished processing what's on the belt yet. Almost. Where am I going? This way. Actually, do you know, this is starting to look like we're almost ready to go to the next phase. No, maybe we are. Right, let's let this finish processing in this early section here, what we got, because I'm going to need to do some stuff with belts. Whilst it is, I need to smooth out some land, so wrong button. wanted to make this usable for the excavator. That corner might still pose a small problem, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Might even be able to sort it out with the excavator anyway, so can we boost this one out a little bit? I might even, if I can get it all level enough, I might even do that all the way around. I don't know yet. We'll see. Right. Yep, that's fine. Get rid of these. So that one's still going, so let's go ahead, start destroying them all. Like that. You actually get to see what we've got hidden underneath. Then I might have to bring the roller down here as well. I'll have to wait and see. Actually, the ground doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh, that was a midnight hit. Thankfully, we're getting all of these back. Or at least a majority, if not all. $50k. So just those few scoops of the good stuff mixed in with the paid, all that pay dirt that we sent down, made a huge difference. Yeah, this ground is pretty level. There's a couple of small spots, but that worked out quite well. don't even know if I'm going to need this hole anymore. With my new plan, my new plan of attack, might be easier to have it all just leveled off. There's not a great deal of ore in this section anyway, so the only downside to having this wall here is trying to hook all this up. It doesn't work very well. Because it keeps trying to latch onto the wall for the auto snap. Oh, I think we got it. Yes, we did. Perfect. Before we do that section, so this is going to go forwards and right. There we go. Alright, let's bring in the excavator, shall we? And now again, unless the ore itself spreads further outwards, I'm not going to make a huge amount of money here doing this. But it's all prep work, it's all necessary in the long run. Doing it now to save time later. You know what, maybe I could be closer to the edge here. Now for a dodgy bit, trying to make sure I actually pour it into the conveyor belt. then try and also at the same time to not get the wall. Ah. Oh my god, I just did it twice in a row. The depth perception on this thing can be really off sometimes. What the hell? Okay, let's see if we can't make this a little easier on ourselves. Of course, it is going to make things difficult when it comes time to placing more conveyor belts, but I can always delete and replace. Although that being said, maybe I can go out further along. Or maybe I don't even need to go flush against the dirt. Maybe I can just... You know what, I need to get that excavator out of the way before I send it flying. Because it will go flying. This is going to get annoying real quick. So, boom, boom. I'm hoping that the building update, when it happens, is going to be a big help. I thought I had it for a second then. Was that it? Yes. And autosave. We're back. Come on. You know you want to. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. More than one way to skin a goat. So does anyone have any specific plans for the evening? Anyone gonna chill out with a good film, a game? What are you up to today? Well, if it's too late for that sort of thing, what's your plans for tomorrow? Anything good? Do you know, that might be a start. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dig out to the wall, and then I can place more down as I go. I know it may seem a little pedantic, but or OCD or something to that effect, but it will help me out a great deal. I've got a solid object to brace against, and it will help me all get it the way I want it at the same time. So overall, there is a beneficial aspect to it. It will help me out, assuming of course that I can click where I'm aiming. Wait, what the hell happened? Maybe because I had the destruction thing turned on. Okay, I'm feeling another test happening here. I'm gonna try something out. Oh my god, stupid tree. If this idea pans out, then we'll have a quick way of destroying stuff when we need to. Alright, so first of all, the destruction tool is turned off. The solid object cannot go through. Turn that on. No? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened then. All that work out the window. Oh, guess you don't want to go any further right now. That's fine. Save. Because why not? let's hope this works as planned. I don't end up destroying conveyor belts or something. That's fine if it does it a little bit past the wall. That's just the radius of the scoop. Although that being said, the wall now needs to go lower down. Off the wall so I don't destroy it by accident. No, 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 no. Had it there, perfect. Just going to take a little finagling. Might even be worth jumping back into my front end loader for a little bit longer. Like if I set up this wall all the way along at a basic angle, and I need to push back the wall to that point. Oh. Wow, okay, so that's actually, I was well off. Look at that. I was miles away from where I needed to be. Oh. Actually, let's take a look at that. Well, that pit's actually looking quite good considering it's actually starting to look like a dig site. Whereas that was a sorry attempt. For the moment, let's see here. For now, get rid of these. Get rid of all of these for the moment. Don't need them, they're just in my way. Right. Wood walls. The reason I'm using wood instead of steel or concrete, the concrete looks too much like the stone. Doesn't stand out very well. And the steel, I can just imagine it, but honestly, just reflecting sunlight so much. here's a good point to flip it around. Assuming, of course, it clicks where I wish it to. Alright. I think this, yeah, this will work. So then the idea now then, of course, is to push back at least this far. Once I've done this, I will hopefully have enough to buy a few conveyor belts to see what the snap points are like for them. So that way I might have to adjust to reflect where I can and can't put conveyor belts. So you know what, I know that's a waste of a scoop. That's not even pay dirt, is it? No, it's just normal dirt. Not an ounce of pay in any of that. So where did I take that scoop from? Yeah, so this lighter colour down here, that's the pay dirt. So this is going to be no money at all, which sucks. Tell you what, I might have to actually just make some money first. But I'm going to save. Whilst the game is saving, guys, I'm going to quickly run toilet. So I'll be back in just a second. I don't have a be right back screen anymore, do I? No, I do not. Alright, guys, I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. Right. So quit, confirm, and let's grease those nipples. So, I need money. What am I going to do? I'm half and half. I don't know if I'm just going to dig straight into my pit here or if I'm going to attack a different node just to get some cash. Let's take a look. Before that breaks anything. Which I think... No, it didn't. No, we're good, we're good. Excavator's still there, that's fine. So if I attack this now, I'm going to struggle to push back these walls. I've got other nodes here, right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just get some money intake. Going to chuck it into dump trucks and dump it onto the conveyor from my little platform up here. Just for the time being. Don't even know what it is. I mean, I've drilled them. I can't even remember what they are. I've got drill holes and I don't even know what the drill holes contain. When I had planned eventually on expanding out to encompass some of these other nodes. Once that pit, the plan was, once that pit was done and over with, I was going to start expanding, like level by level, you know, have additional conveyors set up so that I can process gravels and such like, until I got to the actual good stuff. But right now, I have drilled this. Where's that other drill hole? Oh, it is this one. Oh wait, is that? Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Please
Alexa, shut up. This looks a lot like what I'm already digging in. So that's helpful. I already know it's profitable. To level up a little bit over here. Let's have a look. No, I think it's lithium. I mean, we can find out after the first truckload easily enough. Just look at the conveyor belt once we dump it. I'm not going to go all the way down here. I don't need to go all the way down here, really. Start from the top and head backwards towards the main pit. Here should be good enough. But I'm pretty sure it's a combination lithium and platinum, like what I'm already digging. That worked, didn't it? That really worked. No, I'm because I'm pretty sure that coal is darker. This was more white. It looked more like blasted rock. Oh my god, just get in the damn vehicle. That's too far away. Well, like I said, we'll find out in a minute. It doesn't take long to fill up a truck, so... Yeah, that's lithium. I'm pretty sure it is. I really hope. I swear he said there was vehicle when I read the patch notes earlier. I swear he said there was vehicle reworks. I really hope that they throw in some weight on this excavator so it doesn't throw itself around quite as much. I'm also curious to see just how much I'm going to get from this one. I know it's mostly dirt. I'm well aware of that fact. I'm going to let the percentage run down to 0 in the conveyor belt before we drive it back. That way there'll be enough of a gap so I can see how much we get from this one truck. I need railings on this platform. I keep going off course. It's not wide, not very wide, but of course I don't have a lot of room to play with on the conveyor belt there, do I? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, I owe you an apology. So the money's not going to be that great compared to what I'm used to getting with ore. I owe you a big apology. I'm not used to seeing all the different things yet. You know, I was basing it off of the way it looks back at the home base, and the home base one I swear looks darker. I mean, if I wanted to make some quick cash, I could just keep selecting the fuel delivery quests. But I don't know if I can bother with that. I'd rather dig. Still quite a lot of dirt in this, but obviously it's only surface material, so. Look, we're coming near the end of it, so this would be a good opportunity to, a good time to head back now, because we know there's a big enough gap. No, you were right, I was wrong. I haven't got that much experience with different ore nodes yet. You know, I've pretty much stuck to one thing, one thing when it comes to the ore nodes, and the rest of it has been like blasted rock, or rock and pay dirt, should I say? You know. So you know, you were right. I was wrong. Freely admit it. I'm not one of those people who just turn things around. I'm not Dre, alright? I'm not going to be like, no, it is. There's just a little bit of coal in it. Maybe I should use a conveyor belt to fill up my dump truck here. Oh, nice, dude, nice. Well, that one over there that I'm doing, when I'm digging the actual ore, it's a good mix of surface platinum, mainly lithium, plus bauxite. By the time I had to stop to let it process, so that I had to reload, save and reload, when it was all done processing, I was averaging around 900k to a mil per load. I mean, you saw how much of a loan I've got left, where I've substituted loans and broken it down and such like, but I started off with the 20 mil loan, so I've done quite well with the monies. Oh, that was not pleasant to see. I was really hoping for quite a bit more than that. I mean, I could probably get more than that, just if I strung together like, I don't know, 5, 6 sorters, and then processed hay gravels. This is really not nice terrain. Not a good time. This one, of course, is going to have a lot more coal in it than the other one did, so hopefully it will do a great deal better. That depth perception is really annoying in this game. You don't have your camera exactly right, it can screw you over so much. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. This game's all about the grind. I guarantee you, anyone who's played this, pretty much, is not adverse to playing like the old Final Fantasy games where you have to sometimes sit there and just kill the same monsters for hours on end for a few levels. I still find that bug there funny. Does that actually duplicate the bucket, do you think? Right, or create more space from the bucket or something. Oh, that is a deceptively nice looking dump truck right there. It looks like it's pure coal. Yeah, trees. You know what? As long as I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna have to make access easier here. So while this dump truck travels along the belt, I'm just gonna rip myself a new road. It'll be rough, but it'll be a lot easier to use than what I am doing now. Oh, that is so much more coal. Look at that. Come on, you can do it. So I don't mind having to stop to do things like this, because in the long run it shows progress, doesn't it? It shows that you're actually accomplishing stuff rather than just randomly digging around. And it's nice to see. I like the whole transformation aspect of games like this. It does show what you're doing, you know. You go from well, quite literally all of that to stuff like this, and it is a nice thing to see once you stop and realise, hang on, have I really done all that? Like I said, it's not going to be perfect, and I'm probably going to have trouble keeping to the path, but it will still be a lot easier to travel than trying to get through the trees constant. Oh, and I hate when that blade drops and I don't notice. Why it does? You can't have bulk dirt on the scoop like... Oh, actually no, you do, don't you? But it still drops nodes, which is where the lag comes in. That was not my fault. That one was because of the dip. nothing I can do about that one. Not without getting out first. Then of course I'm either going to have to get out and smooth it manually or use the roller. Do you know, I haven't used the roller in a while. I think I might do that. Here. Rescue. And drive. Have you noticed a lot of land that you smooth out, when you reload, it's rough again? Not as bad as it originally was, but you wind up having to do the same area over and over again, either manually again or with the roller. Actually, yeah, let's do this first little section here. Let's bring the grader out. The grader, then the roller afterwards. And oh my god, it's still a bad amount. Coal is so crap. What's the time? 10:30. 11 o'clock is normally my stopping point for the stream, so this is stuff I can do this off camera, guys. I promise you I'd try something out, and I'm going to. Right. No, get out the vehicles. They may have... Oh, I need to move that dump truck over there. I don't want to save it attached to anything, because it could end up breaking it. I did say I'd see like how long it takes me to get down to bedrock, didn't I? Or how far down bedrock is. I don't even know what bedrock looks like, so... Right, let me save. Then I'll turn off the autosave. Fair warning to all headphone users, when I use the nukes, it will be loud. It will be very, very loud. Right, so what have I got up here? Okay. Doesn't matter, so let's just take out a 20mm loan, because I'm not going to keep the save. Buy myself some nukes. Now, take a guess. How many would it take me to get down to bedrock? From... Let's make this a fair thing, because obviously height grade's different. I've got a hole I've already started when I tested the nukes. I'm going to use it on that hole over there. Alright, so let's go down. I'll show you what it... Actually, as we're going down there, let's drive a vehicle down there so that we have something to teleport to, back and forth between. Oh my god, stop with the overcompensation. Right, so I'm going to use, let's say use this hole here. Right, so this is where I'm going to plant my nukes. So how many do you reckon until I hit bedrock? As long as I'm just going to be standing here purchasing, I'm gonna roll myself a cig. So I don't know what bedrock looks like, how deep it actually is. So for me, it would legitimately just be a randomized guess. I'm going to say 15. I'm going to say 15, I'm going to buy 15 and see how far down that takes me. I mean, I don't even know what bedrock actually looks like. Let's take a look, see what the colour of bedrock is. Yeah. I've not found any copper yet. That's worth quite a bit. Where's the coal actually while I'm here? $45. So why am I not getting that much out of it? Rhodium? I've not seen it. When was that added? I haven't seen that yet. So look, this is what I've been digging in, was these two. Look at those prices. That's why I'm spoiled. That's why I'm like, what the hell's going on with the coal? Oh wait, it's solid rock. Solid rock must be bedrock. Okay. Uniformly grey. They need a shift click option in the store. Or a different way to purchase it. It's just something, you know. Right. So what have we got down there? We've got the excavators down there. So I can only do these one at a time. Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. Just a reminder, guys and girls, this is going to be loud. bright. Damn, this all goes down some, don't it? Look at the depth of that. Holy crap. Death to me! It's still going. That is a lot of coal. I still haven't dropped any frames, that's nice. That's actually really, really nice, knowing that this is not affecting it in any way, shape or form. To get the worst of the flash out of the way. Oh crap. Look at that. Oh, I have so much work to do. That's insane. You are kidding me. Look at this. This is still cold, right? Yeah. Oh, it's getting a bit cold. While that was explosions going off, I'm just going to grab my hoodie. Hee, you're laughing at me. Screw you, buddy. One, going over here. It's not only going deeper and deeper, but it's actually getting thicker and thicker, like the amount of it. I'm starting to think that I guessed 15 nukes to get me down to bedrock, right? Because I thought that was an overestimate. To stack them all up. Not that that would do any extra damage, of course. At least I don't think it would. I do love that effect. That nuke, the way he done that nuke very well. Jeez. Thank God there's no fall damage. Look at it, look, this hole is riddled with it. There's got to be a point where the flash fire from the nuke doesn't come out of the hole. Surely. Either that or he's done it in a way where it acts as a funnel and blasts the explosion skywards. I'm not sure. Maybe that is getting like lower. Look at it. So much more down here. That is weird. That's like a straight shaft. Like it, no deviation almost. In terms of the ore, like it's a straight line going down. Look, there we are certainly not going to be out of ore in this one. He said the game title. It's hard to tell if that explosion's getting lower or not. And that is definitely still coal. When I'm done with these 15, I'm going to try. No promises, because we all know how hard it is for me to attach the drill. But we're gonna try and see if we can get a depth reading. I'm trying to use that conveyor belt as a gauge for the explosion, but no, I don't think it is changing. And they say fossil fuels are limited. That is so deep. That's what she said. Dude, look how deep this ore goes. What the hell? Am I ever gonna get out of my lithium hole? My lithium's gonna go on for. There's going to be so much of it there that I'm never going to need to go anywhere else. Oh, wrong vehicle. if my lithium acts like this coal node, I am never going to need anything else. Right now, I have like a monetary goal, you know, trying to wipe out my debt, wipe out my loan or loans, and actively support myself with my mining operation. But once I got rid of my loans, the conveyor belts aren't going to outweigh what I'm earning. You know what? Screw it. If I'm willing to put up with lag to have an entire map's worth of conveyor belts, if it means I have some kind of system where I have to make money for some reason or another, you know. I would rather have to keep up with my outgoings than just play aimlessly. Or maybe every now and then I'll just take out like a 20 mil loan or something, or a 40 mil loan, and just keep buying and selling vehicles until I don't have much money left, or you know, enough to make sure I don't go bankrupt or lose all my money or whatever the hell happens in this game. But then have to make back that loan. It is taking longer for the explosion to reach up. Oh no, look, there is a difference. It dissipated like up there somewhere before. So it does have a difference to it with depth with the nuke. And it still keeps on going. Holy crap. There is Tony Beats could not scoff at, I mean, if he did, if it wasn't just gold. If Tony Beats mined more than just gold, like he'd mined coal and all of these different products, even he couldn't scoff at the amount of work he's got here. You know, his family, he's always on about needing more gold, more mineable material for his family to live on after he's gone. This is what he needs. This he could live on, even if it's just coal. Okay, let's go get. Let's rescue this. And drive this. This is where I suck most entirely. There. I am useless when it comes to setting this thing up. And then somehow we've got to land it in the hole. Oh, I had it for a second. It told me. No. Stop running away. Are you kidding me? Ah, every time it tells me I've missed it. Literally every single time it's like, hey look, here it is, I've already gone past the point. Let's respawn it again. Aha! No, 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 don't tip, don't tip. Don't tip. Hold still. Swivel. There we go. No, I had it perfect. Why am I screwing with this? I'll tell you why. It's because in Gold Rush, I always have, if I'm driving, I do my best to make sure the cab is aligned with the wheels, and that's what I was trying to do here. Flaw in my plan. Let's try for it anyway. Just for the comedic value. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Is that low enough? No. It's like doing a limbo. How low can you go? How low can you go? Oh, let's hope I can actually jump down into the hole correctly. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge just getting down there. Here we go. I swear to God if I have to respawn this thing. Come on. You can make it. Geronimo! For once, I think the weight actually went to my advantage, the weight issues. Get that down as far as I can. And drill. Why is that saying I'm negative height? See, now that's confusing. Where the hell's bedrock? Bedrock should have been over there somewhere, if I'm judging this correctly. Alright, we'll do one more nuke, see how this works. I'm going to try and place one down in the hole. What do you mean drill on the white? What's the white represent? But how can the coal go down past bedrock? That's what I don't get. I'll drill on the white in a second. I'll do it before I place a nuke. So on this bit here, yeah? Oh, so that's solid rock. So that means bedrock. That's all bedrock right there. Is that what you're saying? All of that is bedrock. But that's not uniformly grey. That's what it said bedrock looks like. That's just really confusing. Let's see if how this thing survived. So the ore itself is never ending. That is insane. I expected the ore to go down to a bedrock level and then plateau at bedrock. Nothing below bedrock. Just bedrock forever. Process bedrock to make money. That's crazy. And why is this crater bigger than the rest? So theoretically, I could just drill down in my platinum, not my platinum, my lithium hole, place a nuke, And then I've got myself a place to dig from. That's insane. That is, you know, that's nuts. That really is nuts. But it is also 11 PM, guys. So I'm going to be ending it off here. I want to thank everyone for watching. Also, thank you for those who have liked the stream both live and after the fact. And thank you also for comments and such like. And those who have been chatting with me live in stream. It's been fun. It's nice to get back into the swing of things like this. I'll be back next week, probably with some more Out of Ore. There will be a point where I tend to burn, well, where I will start to burn out and I'll play something different for a little while, but then I'll always come back to this. This is my new, always come back to, like Gold Rush was. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, stay safe, sleep well, goodbye.